For reals.
Real dude. Hello and welcome back to Runky's Room, the podcast I, your host, Runky, do for my room because where else would I do it? Oh. Ah! Hold on. I'm not. My seatbelt's not on. And I would never ride in a car without my seatbelt on.
Never.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna have to hold it. Can you turn the light off behind me?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a blind episode until we're in the drive-thru because I think it'll be light enough in the drive-thru that
we're going to talk about, right?
We're going to talk about. Yeah, sorry, I just realized I was holding the mic exclusively to me so that they couldn't hear you. But now
Hi.
This episode, usually, so like the bit I've been saying in season 2 that like it's Runky's room because I usually do it in my room, but in this season I'm doing it anywhere but my room, and today we're doing it in Roger Dodger, a very special room.
A very special room.
I mean, is he a room? Is a car a room?
I guess it can be if you make it.
But that's where we are, and we'll elaborate more on that in a few minutes. But for now, I just want to, before we really begin speaking, I would like for my guest to introduce herself in any way that she sees fit. So just whatever you want to say.
Hi, I'm Frances.
You
can also... Okay. I thought I was introducing myself.
I actually had something to say.
Okay.
So I had to interrupt you.
Hi, I'm Frances. People call me Frank, and also sometimes call me Frankie or Fran or, what does your dad call me?
What does my dad call you?
I forget what it is.
I feel like Franathan.
That one's only on, whatever.
There's only one person that says, well, I think I say that sometimes. It's still your contact in my phone.
Okay. I'm Soulmate.
Yep, that's my soulmate right there.
It's like, if you don't know what a soulmate is, it's like
we're okay, so before we were created in the pool of spirits, before we were made, our spirit goop of our souls was combined, and then we were put into the world, and then we were without each other and we were lost, but now we're found.
Not a recent found. It was we found each other a while ago.
But when we were in 6th grade, we were found.
Yeah.
And we've been found ever since.
And people get confused soulmate with best friend. I'd like to clarify that Mallory...
This is so true.
Mallory is not my best friend. Because best friends...
Frances is not my best friend.
Best friends do things together.
And we don't do shit.
Well, what we do is either extreme... or nothing.
We either live with each other for a period of time, or we don't talk for months. I mean, we talk.
No, we talk all the time.
We do talk consistently.
I'm in
every couple of days. I don't.
Sorry.
Which Taco Bell are we going to?
The Midlothian one.
Okay.
We talk. It's just my best friend is Ryan because we do things. But Mallory and I, we go to Target and Taco Bell.
Yep.
Or we go to New York for a week and a half.
Right. Yes, this is accurate.
But I have I couldn't go on vacation with anybody else, really. I don't think.
Yeah, that's really the mark of a soulmate. And I say this to people who have are in romantic relationships and they're wondering if they're in a romantic relationship with their soulmate. Could you go on vacation with this person? Could you go and stay with this person's uncle and their family in New York?
I would no. I don't know anybody else who could do that but you. Maybe Will. But
yeah, that's true.
I would even go as far as saying I have an easier time being on vacation with you than I do with Will.
For context, Will is Frances' boyfriend of 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
I was very excited to see that Mama and Papa have been together for officially 2 years.
Yeah.
My parents dated for 2 years until they got married. Just wanted to put that out there.
Wow. Well, that's not happening. But not yet.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see. But we are platonically in love.
Yep.
For sure.
Absolutely. No doubt in my mind.
A fun fact. I don't know if I told you. I think I probably did. But I am a dance major at VCU.
Mm-hmm.
And there are these 2 seniors that...
Oh, you did tell me this.
I just need to tell the pod.
Yeah.
That Runky and I saw in a performance last spring. And in their performance, even before they gave the spiel about the what the performance meant, we could we were that's us, in a different form.
Yeah.
And then after there was a Q&A, and they were as some of you may know, so and so, I don't want to say their names.
Yeah.
So and so and I are platonic soulmates. Like, we're in love in a platonic way.
Mm-hmm.
And Mallory and I looked at each other and fart.
That
fart,
was my mouth.
Fart.
I would admit it if it was
No, I said fart when you did that because I said Mallory.
Oh,
I'm the only one who calls
people
you.
do that.
Okay.
And I've explained, there's an episode in this season that's just me, and I talk about, like, how I have a lot of different names, and that they're all valid, so it's okay.
And me and Mallory looked at each other and we were like, wow. That was before I was, like, super committed. Well, I think I had committed to VCU, but I wasn't really in it quite yet, obviously.
Uh-huh.
And then it's October now, so I've been in school for about 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to this party, and those two people were there, and I was pretty drunk off my ass. And these were, like, my first impressions for all these people. Like, it was pretty early in the school year. And I went up to them, and I said, hi. Word for word, this is what I said. I said, hi, my name is Francis, Frank, or Frankie. I'm a freshman. I'm not normally like this. However, you and blank remind me of me and my soulmate, Mal. Mm-hmm. And they will not let that go.
I love that.
And one of them is, like, now my big. Like, my senior
wait,
big.
Really?
Yeah.
The one that's you or the one that's
The one that's me.
Oh my god!
I know. So, I just wanted to say that. And also, I feel like...
I feel as though you should turn right here.
Oh, you're right. I'm just kind of... I haven't been in Bon Air in a little bit.
I know. You've been a college girly.
I know.
But the way that I trust you so implicitly that, like, if you had turned left there, I would have been like, but she knows where she's going.
Today, my friend Eternity told me that I drive like a Richmonder, and I've never felt so happier.
Okay, Also, what does that mean?
I asked, and she said that the way that I merge and, like, interact with the drivers around me is a very Richmond way to drive.
Interesting. I remember when I was first learning to drive, which was embarrassingly late in my life for some reason, I would merge, like, really fast.
I remember that.
And this is... okay, what is this person doing?
I don't know what they're doing. I remember that so vividly because you would drive with Stance and you would be like, "Bro!" But you didn't know it was a bad thing. You were like, "No, I'm merging."
And it was just what had to be done because I was so afraid of checking my blind spot because I felt like if I turned around, I would, like, there would in that moment be a car ready to hit. Like, I was about to, like, hit, like, a fucking deer if I turned away for a split second. So I would merge as fast as possible. Now I have faith in God that God will protect me. And that it is the right thing to check my blind spot. So I've gotten much better as a driver, which is great because I'm about to move to New Orleans where the drivers are not good.
Yeah. Which I'm sad that you're moving to New Orleans, but also happy because I can come visit you for long periods of time.
Yeah, absolutely. My apartment's literally lit as fuck. I should put this somewhere.
Oh my god, they can see us.
Now they can. I knew it would happen. Oh.
Fuck. What was I gonna say? I also wanted to be clear that I was gonna be in the first season.
Oh yeah, so we actually recorded an episode together in season 1
like
and
months ago.
The fucking file corrupted. And this is something that I was actually just ranting about to my best friend, Summer Frana, not my soulmate like you.
Oh yeah.
Like doing this podcast where it is just me and I produce it and record it and, like, have to do everything. Fuck me. Oh my god.
I hope that the viewers can see the aura of soulmate coming off of us, because I can see it.
I think you can see, like, what color is it? Maybe orange?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
See, because we're fucking,
because we're fucking... Oh.
Let me kill myself. Anyway, the production quality of Runky's room is very low because I'm the only person that works on it. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what I'm doing. I just have a very, like, it can be done. Like, how hard can anything really be?
Right. And also, fresh out of college, I'm gonna, like, be your artistic director.
Your, actual producer. Like,
yeah.
Because there's always, in a podcast, like, my favorite podcast dynamic is when the podcast is 2 people, but they have a producer who's also there, and then the producer gets kind of, like, roped in as, like, a third person.
Yeah. Who's,
like, kind of, like, part of it.
That's you. I need Runky's room to be, like, so, like, you know how Try Guys is very business?
Yeah.
Because they came from BuzzFeed.
Yeah.
And then they're, like, perfect, except for that whole, like, Ned thing.
Yeah.
But I think that's what I need Runky's room to be.
No, because...
Like, you need, like, a warehouse.
Right. I needs to become, like, a corporation. I know what I want, and I'll also pay for yours.
Oh, perfect, because I'm just a little college student.
I know. I was like, I have income. I can do this. And I think you also know what I want.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be with you in 1 moment.
Okay. Did you want a freeze or a regular?
Freeze.
Okay.
And you know what I want to eat?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, this is so much energy.
Yeah. Oh my god, I wonder if I could...
The steak grilled cheese burrito has been intriguing me recently.
I understand that deeply, truly.
I just can't, like...
But then, like, when you eat it and it's disappointing, you'll be like, I wanted a Crunchwrap Supreme this whole time.
Yeah. But I also might get some Taco Supremes.
Also valid. Really, Eddie, I think there's no way to go wrong on the Taco Bell
Hey, how are
menu.
you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. What can I get started for you tonight?
Can I have one Crunchwrap Supreme with a medium Baja Blast freeze?
You want to have a combo or buy some?
Combo.
What's your drink again?
The drink?
Yeah.
The Baja Blast freeze.
Regular or large?
Regular. And then, can I have 3 crunchy Taco Supremes? With...
You said 3 crunchy supreme?
Yeah, crunchy Taco Supremes and a regular sweet tea.
Regular sweet tea?
Yeah. And that'll be all.
Give me a sec. You said sweet tea, right?
Yes.
Large or medium?
Regular. Or medium, yeah.
Everything go right on your screen so far?
Yeah. Well, can I have a regular tea?
Hold on, I'm trying to... My screen froze. Everything was right on your screen so far? Sorry about that.
Yeah, that looks right.
Yeah. You have a good night.
Thank you. Still says
I see
large.
you got a Crunchwrap combo.
I'm so
What
confused.
he definitely said, like that interaction was over. I have to get my wallet out. They can look at the sky.
Okay.
Also, I have a whole other microphone in my lap right now. It's shaped like genitalia in its placement. Sorry, Daddy needs to pay.
Daddy needs to pay.
Here's my card.
Thank you.
How much money is in on there? I'll never tell.
I would assume a good amount.
What would you guess is in my bank account right now?
Like 300? Is that right?
No, it's more than that.
Oh. I'm just, like, not used to that for you.
Because usually I'm dirt poor. I mean, I am still dirt poor. Like, that's what's in my bank account.
Did you want a large sweet tea? They were all $129.
Sure. I remember when I was making, like, $20,000 an hour working at that coffee shop. And we would go out, and I'd just be like, don't worry about it, baby.
Yeah, but now the
tables have turned.
I work 10 hours a day, 5 days a week. So, like, I have money now. It's just that I also have to pay rent now.
Wait, are you
like,
living with that person?
Yeah.
Maybe 2083.
But it's, like, their apartment, and you're just renting a room? Or what?
Yeah.
Sorry.
She had to take her Easy Pass out of the phone.
I also had to take my card and my previous...
You look hot in your ID photo.
Do I?
Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I hate that photo.
Well, you're wrong.
Thank you.
I can't be showing my card on Runky's room.
No.
I don't have a lot of money, so
Don't pull anything.
It's groceries, gas. So yeah,
Gator needs his gas, punk ass bitch. Do you want to know why I'm coming home right now?
Why?
Because I have my ADHD testing tomorrow.
Oh my god, Slay. Oh, did you know that I'm getting tested?
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, because I went to the doctor and I was like, did you know that I have symptoms of schizophrenia? And she's like, you don't have schizophrenia.
You want any sauces?
No, we're okay.
We're okay.
We're okay.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You have a good night.
You too.
Another thing about being soulmates is I think sometimes people do think we're gay lovers.
Well, that's part of it. And honestly, I actually do want to talk about this and expand on this a little bit. It's dawned on me recently that I've had in many relationships, friendships, etc. in my life been perceived as a gay lover, and I think it's just because I look so gay that it's like, if you're with me, whether you also look gay, whether you look straight, it's just that, like, I kind of osmosis my gay onto other people, and then people think that I'm dating them. Like,
osmosis, I like that word. I'm sorry.
I'm thinking about Osmosis Jones a lot recently. Can we turn the, like, car lights on?
Yeah. Do you want to know what my Roman Empire is?
Yeah!
You're gonna I had to share this earlier for a check-in thing. You're gonna understand. I don't know how many other people in my life...
Oh my god! Where do I put it?
I don't know how many other people in my life understand. But...
Can you put it somewhere? Oh, per. It's fine. I'll just leave
My
it.
Wait.
My 9/11.
My Roman Empire is 9/11. I think about it a lot. And I kept, like... I don't know if I'm gonna get canceled for this.
No, because people say, like, oh, it's my Roman Empire. Like, I think about this thing all the time. And it's, like...
horoscopes or
right,
something.
Like, it's something stupid. But, like, 9/11, like...
That's real.
It's a tragedy that we're living with.
And I live every day thinking about it at least 4 times.
Yeah.
But...
No, you're actually so real for that.
The problem is that... Wait, what was I going to say?
Yeah, how are the lights start? Do you not have them?
No, I do. They're right there.
Why are they behind
I don't know.
Like, how can you fucking see? Okay, whatever.
What was I going to say?
I don't know, bro.
Oh.
Your Roman Empire is 9/11.
Yeah, and this is what I might be canceled for.
Oh.
Is that we haven't hit, like... we haven't hit that mark where people are like, oh, you can start making jokes about this after, like, 20 years of it happening. We haven't really hit that quite. We have hit 20 years, but I think it's a little more than that.
Yeah.
I'm ready, and not a lot of people are.
I actually go back and forth on this a lot, where I'll hear a 9/11 joke and laugh and be like, why can't we joke about 9/11? And then I think about 9/11, and I'm like, but like, I don't want to joke. I don't think I can make jokes about it, but I think I can appreciate and tolerate other people making 9/11 jokes, and, like, understanding that also there is, like, an absurdity to grief, and you have to cope with grief by laughing about it. And we have kind of, like, a social, political grief about 9/11 that we're not coping with through humor at all, and maybe it would help us.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I've been ready.
I love that for you.
The first week of VCU classes, I made a few, and that's when I found out who my real friends were.
That is a really good litmus test.
I know.
I can't hold this mic and open my crunchwrap screen. Actually, I can.
Speaking of which, after the pod is over, I need to just, like, tell you the drama.
Oh, yeah. I wish I had drama. Like, people who are in college keep being like, I gotta, like, update you on the drama, and I'm living a extremely drama-free lifestyle.
I wish.
Because I don't go to college. It's just me and my podcast, which is a fucking crazy thing. Like, I actually just made a TikTok about this that I maybe will post. It's in my drafts right now, but I might, whatever. About how, like, if I was a man, my behavior, like, leaving college after 5 days and then starting a podcast would be, like, unacceptable. Mm-hmm. But because I'm gay and weird, it's, like, it's kind of okay. I mean, it's still a little bit unacceptable, but, like, I kind of make it okay. But if I was a man, like, I would rip a man apart if he was like, yeah, I left college after 5 days, and also all I talk about is my podcast that no one listens to. Mm-hmm. But that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
This thing is chunkier than I remember it being. Like, they really filled me up. Some good stuff. I haven't had one of these in forever.
Yeah. I had talked about it the other day, actually.
Lying bitch.
Not with you, though.
That's true.
When are you coming back for Thanksgiving?
No. Oh my god. So then, I want to travel. Because, like, what am I doing, you know? Mm-hmm. I have a plan. I'm going to go to Scotland and go to where I used to live in England, and then I'm going to go to London, and I'm going to get on that, like, tunnel and go to France.
When?
In February.
Okay.
Do it, bitch.
If I'm still a dance major, I probably won't. But if I'm not, I will.
You might not be. I mean, I know you were thinking about it, but, like...
Oh, that's where it went.
Oh my god. Respectable. I just had a big bite of just sour cream. I don't even know how that's possible. Like, I don't know. I'm not...
Sorry, I was joking.
I'm not super familiar with the anatomy of the crunchwrap, but, like, from what I do understand, I don't know how it was possible for me to just, like, exclusively get sour cream in that bite.
You could probably...
They kind of fucked me up. What? Like, this crunchwrap is just a little different.
You have a beef taco in here. Because that's what came with the combo.
Having another taco as the side is insane. But yay. And I'll eat it. But, like, logistically speaking, that's a little cray. They should just have fries. Not to be an American, but, like, the nacho fries at Taco Bell?
Oh, yeah, those are good. You know how your brother studies music?
Yeah.
This podcast is crazy. Like this episode?
Oh, yeah, but it's good. No, this is good. This is who I'm trying to be. I've been listening to a lot of Emergency Intercom because
Eleanor listens to them.
someone DM'd me and was like, "I love your podcast. You sound like Emergency Intercom."
Someone random?
No. I think they could definitely hear that. I forgot there's a fucking mic. Someone who I, like, kind of know, but, like,
Yeah.
like, no.
Yeah.
Random. Would you say that's random?
That's kind of random.
Yeah.
But
she was like, "You sound like Emergency Intercom."
I also think that it's good that it's this.
Yeah. Because there's also, I just am everywhere. Like, some of my episodes are, like, just really intellectually, like, heavy or emotionally heavy. And then some episodes I just have to goof around. And I don't want to brand myself one way or another because I want to have fun making my podcasts the way I want to make them. I actually cannot continue to eat this because I only have one hand.
Well, take it out of the bag. You can do it. So what I was gonna say was,
Yeah.
if I make it to my senior year for dance, which I hope I will, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do a senior project, which is all the rehearsals I have right now are the senior pieces. And the faculty is always like, you need to start thinking about, like, ideas now. And I was like, fuck.
Damn,
okay.
really?
Just to, like, be prepared. So I've been thinking.
I guess time flies.
And I came up with a really good fucking idea.
Oh, yeah?
That might be really hard to produce.
But hard production is always end up being the coolest. That sentence is not grammatically correct, but you get what I'm saying.
Listen to this.
Yeah, I'm ready.
It's gonna be really hard to produce and also really hard for my brain to figure out. But you know those silent headphone parties?
Yes.
What if I had a piece where, like, the audience has those headphones and there's a playlist of all this different kind of music that goes with a dance or like a piece that I create. Oh my god. And the audience can change the music throughout the...
But they all work.
But they all the songs work with
Oh
the piece.
my god, that would be so lit.
I know, but I was thinking, like, I should meet with, like, someone who really knows music well.
Yeah.
Because I want it to, like, have this... Like, it should have the same tempo.
Right.
But it doesn't need to have the same vibe.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that
Quentin
be cool?
Phillips can
I know.
review the fuck
That's
up.
why I was like, I need to talk to Quentin.
Yeah. Yes. Wait, that would be so lit. So when are the senior pieces that you're rehearsing right now, like, gonna happen?
November. Like,
oh, damn.
A few days before Thanksgiving.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll be back, and I can...
You should come.
I'm not tied down. I only have 3 jobs, but whatever. This is... Whatever. I had McDonald's for lunch, now I'm having Taco Bell.
I was just thinking about what I was doing.
I knew what you just said.
I had Chick-fil-A for lunch.
It's just that, like, I was not supposed to work this week, and then I did. I, like, had to.
Why?
Because, I can't really get into it. I'll tell you later. It's not, like, that dramatic. It's just that, like, out of the goodness of my heart, I decided that I should. And I didn't eat. I woke up at, like, 11 and had to go to work at noon, and I had a bagel, and then I was so hungry the whole time I was working, and I had no food. Oh. And immediately upon leaving, I went to McDonald's, because it was, like, on my way home.
Oh, yeah.
I've been getting exclusively ranch, like, as my sauce everywhere I go recently.
That's so me.
Which is very you. Like, I used to be, like, really heavy on the barbecue sauce. At Chick-fil-A, I was really heavy on the Chick-fil-A sauce, which I still am.
Mm-hmm.
But now I need at least one pot of ranch.
Yeah, I love the ranch.
Sometimes I get, you know how people get the egg ick?
Yeah.
Where, like, you eat eggs and, like, if you think about it too much, you're like, I don't want this. Because eggs are freaky.
Yeah.
Like, what is that? And the texture's crazy and they smell weird. So, like, sometimes people in the middle of eating eggs will be like, ew, I don't want this anymore. I kind of get that for ranch. Because I know that it has mayonnaise in it, and mayonnaise is a little scary to me. Because mayonnaise is egg. Really, it's all the same thing.
I love mayonnaise.
There's something about, like, gelatinous white. Like...
Did you know me at the time when, like, the question that I asked everybody was, would you rather have to swim in a pool of mustard or swim in a pool of mayonnaise?
No.
I think you did, and you just don't remember it.
That's probably true. Would I rather swim in a pool of mustard or mayonnaise?
Or what?
Either way, I'm getting a yeast infection.
I think it was more like, would you rather have to eat a pool of mustard or eat a pool of mayonnaise? And I chose mustard.
Yeah. I would also choose mustard. Mayonnaise is, like, a little scary to me.
I couldn't eat that much mayonnaise.
No. I love mayonnaise because I love
Tuna?
BLTs.
I also love tuna.
So I have this thing, because when I was in 5th grade, when I got norovirus, this is a fun Runky piece of lore. When I was in 5th grade, my whole family got norovirus, and my dad almost, like, died. I don't know if that's true, but, like, that was my perception of events. And it kind of fucked me up, and I developed, like, a phobia and, like, anxiety disorder. And I still can't eat chicken salad. Or anything, like, resembling chicken salad, because that was what I ate right before I got sick. And so, tuna, like, I'll eat, like, the fish, but I won't eat, like, tuna salad. And that's, I think, also kind of why mayonnaise is, like, a little bit hard for me, because it's part of...
How do you feel about egg salad?
I could fuck up an egg salad.
I love egg salad.
Or a potato salad.
I'm not a big potato salad fan.
I am just a big salad guy. I love when you put a lot of things together and put a sauce on it. I had a great thing to say and I forgot what it was.
Was it about your therapy and the chicken?
No, it was before that. Oh, if you had to eat a pool of one sauce, like, what sauce do you think you'd have the easiest time with?
The easiest time with? Ketchup. Because I feel like ketchup is the lightest of the sauces.
That's valid. Would you choose that? Thanks for holding the mic for me, baby. Yeah, get that in there. Could you smell it, audience?
I'm not doing it. Okay.
I like your pants.
Thanks, I got them recently. I decided that I'm going to start thrifting clothes to sell on Depop. Because
They made a movie about that.
Really?
Crazy, just...
What is it called?
I don't know, but I saw, like, there was, like, a trailer for it on TikTok. Like, a lot.
Oh. Because I love to, like, go shopping.
Yeah.
And, like, find things.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of the time I find things that are really cute and cool and are probably worth a lot of money that I just wouldn't wear. And I could... Do you want to touch that?
Yeah.
And then... and I could do that.
Or you could be one of those people that makes thrift bundles for people.
Yes!
I love that. I want one.
I would do
but
that
I
for
think
you.
I would not like it.
What if it was me?
If it was you, I think I would.
Did you
Also,
hear that?
what was that?
That was my throat.
Yeah. No, you should make me one. Like, how much do I have to pay you, though?
You wouldn't... I don't know. Maybe just, like,
as much as
cost.
yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh. So, here's what my future is looking like right now.
Okay, yas.
So, I'm a dance major, and I'm on the track to double major in mass comm.
We call that boots in this house.
And major in advertising.
Oh!
Or focus in advertising.
Mm-hmm.
But not, like, the logistics of advertising, it's called creative advertising.
Slay.
At this program.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to my academic advisor, and I was like, is there a world in which I could major in dance and major in graphic design instead? Because we all know, well, the people I know, including you and some other people that I know that graphic design interests me.
Absolutely.
And for someone who has never taken a graphic design class, was pretty good at it.
No, you're a PR queen for sure.
Yeah, in high school I was pretty good at it.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was like, you can't, like, theoretically you could, it would take a lot of time because you would have to do another year of art foundations and then do graphic design as a major.
Yikes.
And you can't do graphic design as a minor with my major or for anybody at VCU, I don't think, which is weird. But he was like, you can do this thing through the Da Vinci program.
Whoa, love it already.
At VCU, where you can get certificates and kind of like build your own certificate. I was like, okay. And so I'm going to do that. But my reasoning of like trying to stay as a major in dance, because if I didn't major in dance, I would try and major in minor in mass comm and major in graphic design. But think about this. If I major in dance, major in advertising and mass communications, and get a certificate in graphic design, I'm like covering all my bases.
You could do anything.
Because I could do anything, one, and also a career goal of mine would be to like be an artistic director. And if I got to that point, I could be like, I majored in dance, one, I took advertising and mass communications, and I have a certificate in graphic design.
Yeah, you would look so good.
I would look so good. I would look really good.
Are you like drowning in all of these classes you have to take?
Well, not right now, because I only have, like, right now I'm taking the prerequisites for mass comm.
What are those?
Mass comm 101 and mass comm 201.
What's your favorite class you're taking right now? Dance included.
Honestly, improv.
Really?
Yeah. My teacher, he is fucking crazy, and I love him. Wait.
What?
I just am worried that maybe I shouldn't have said he's fucking crazy.
I'll bleep it out. 32 minutes. I'll bleep it out.
Okay. He's awesome and crazy.
Wait,
bleep out the crazy too. He's awesome and I love him. And
people can be crazy and it's like a good thing.
He's good crazy.
I'm just gonna leave it
Okay. And he like is really, really good at bringing the improv out in you.
Oh my god, I talk about this to anyone that will listen. I took an improv class at a convention when I was competing, and it was the closest I've ever been to God.
Wait,
because,
they don't know they don't know our background.
They don't know. Oh,
shit.
Holy moly, Batman! So,
really
to give some context to that, we danced together for like 10 years.
Yeah,
that's it.
Period.
And then I quit.
And I kept going.
And my whole life train wrecked, crashed, and fell apart, actually. I don't dance anymore. But I'm going to. There's a dance studio I emailed a bunch of dance studios in New Orleans and was like, I used to teach baby ballet. I could do it.
I used to teach baby ballet.
It's true. And I'm in cahoots with them. So I might be back. And there's like it's too late to like audition for a company. Otherwise, like, fuck it, I would.
Yeah.
But, there's adult, like, advanced ballet classes that I can take. So I'm getting back in it, but...
I also feel like it's important to note that in the summer of 2016, we spent 24 hours a day making musicals in Runky's bedroom. I know, and the really full circle around the sun that I've come posting on TikTok these days as though anyone cares, and like... I care. I'm the only one who consistently comments on all you and TikToks. Your boyfriend both, like, consistently like and comment on my TikToks, and it means a lot to me. Did you see his TikTok he made for me? No. I'll show it to you in a second. Oh my god. Really we love Will. Will's supposed to be... Will be on the Will be on the podcast one day. I keep saying that I'll have him, and then, like, I keep, like, mentioning it, and then I don't. Oh, it's also important to say why you're named Runky. Like, I'm literally the reason why you're here. You are. It's in the episode that's just me. And I was like, my soulmate, Francis. Okay. So they get it. But, yeah, when I was a pre-professional dancer that danced all the time, I competed, and I went to this convention where you, like, take classes all day, and then you compete. And I took a 45-minute improv class with this guy who him and his assistant, or like one of them had just been to Israel and was dancing with these women in Israel who had this like really kind of spiritual like improv style.
and he would, like, walk you through the prompts, and during the 45 minutes, you couldn't stop. I don't know if that's, like, how you do it in your class, but, so you're just constantly moving, and he was, like, walking around the room, and he had his, like, headset on, and I had, like, a spiritual experience in there, so I understand that improv is, like,
it's awesome.
Lit as hell.
It's just, you have to have the right teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And he, like, we do improv scores where he's like, this is your task, like, figure it out, and I just love it so much.
Yeah, it's a cool, like, game.
Yeah.
Mind.
Yeah. But other than that, mass comm I really like.
Yeah.
But I also do really like modern. Because Eric Rivera is the teacher. Do you know who he is?
No.
I feel like
I've heard that name 100%, but I can't think of who that is.
He is my ballet teachers from the third studio I've been to in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Husband. And knows Miguel.
Mm-hmm.
And
have you had classes with him yet?
At VCU?
Yeah.
No.
Doesn't he, like, come by?
I think he probably will eventually.
Mm.
But he's really awesome, and I think he likes me, and...
Lit.
Lit.
So, if you've seen me sucking on this piece of dry ass, they didn't put, like, the juice in it. It's all crackly and... It's like the iceberg, and this is weird.
I farted and it smells really bad.
It's okay. Oh my god! No, it's okay, and I love you.
Me too.
We just had Taco Bell.
I've been really gassy recently.
You mentioned that when I got in the car.
Chick-fil-A. I need to...
So, as in recently, you mean the past, like, 6 hours. Yeah. Can we be vulnerable on Runky's room?
Yeah.
My bowels are confused.
Mine are too. I have IBS probably.
Yes.
You have IBS.
I do have IBS, and I've always had it, like, as long as I can remember, and when I used to live in England when I was, like, a little baby, they call it toddler diarrhea. And so I got diagnosed with toddler diarrhea.
Oh my god, Mallory.
What?
I am so sad. 1, because you wouldn't be able to come to this anyways.
Uh-huh.
2, because I could only experience this with you. And 3, because I can't go because I have a show.
Lit.
But...
No, I'm gonna cry. What is it?
Young Gravy is
No.
going to JMU.
No.
And...
No!
Caroline could have gotten us tickets. Caroline did get me a ticket, and then I had to be like, I actually have fucking rehearsal show. Young fucking Gravy is going to JMU.
No.
I
The air I would be throwing.
Oh my god.
The ass I would be bouncing is, like...
In the hot tub?
In that hot tub?
In that hot tub.
We are young, like... I don't know what happened last summer, but we, like...
I don't know.
Discovered Young Gravy as though we were, like, 45-year-old, like... trophy wives being like, this guy's fun!
This guy's really fun!
We were driving to, go bowling.
Yeah.
And just, like... went insane.
It was also during a time... where we were going crazy because of that one show we did that one time.
We did do a show that kind of, like...
That sometimes I think we forget that I fully developed a heart murmur from the stress I was experiencing.
Yeah, we did a show so stressful. Not because of the dancing, necessarily, but because of the, like, politics of the experience. We did a show so stressful that Francis developed a heart murmur.
I had to go to the cardiologist.
Yeah. And I think I coped with it by, like, completely shutting down.
You weren't yourself.
No. And I haven't been
until
since.
like, the night of the second show or something. Or, like, the night before.
Oh, yeah.
And
we were at dress rehearsal. Oh, this is such a good story. I, like, completely bottled it up because I was so stressed out with everything going on in my life. And I was also really depressed. And I just didn't react. And, like, every rehearsal, I remember being just really, like, stone cold chill about, like, what was going on. And then
I remember that.
Dress rehearsal the night before opening night, I got, like, yelled at so viciously.
It wasn't even, like...
I will do fucking anything, and I will die on this hill. I understand being stressed out if you're, like, you know, directing a show, or if you're working at the studio with all these crazy children, that you gotta, like, lay down the law sometimes. I made an innocent mistake of, like, not being able to hear, like, what I was being asked to do. Like, I was supposed to be on stage, didn't hear the instruction because it was loud, right? Like, no one told me where to be. No one came up to me. I was just expected to be there. And I get out on the fucking stage, and the person, someone, who I love and respect and admire still, but this person came on the, like, mic and was, like, said something really mean and passive-aggressive about how, like, we shouldn't be wasting people's time, and it's unprofessional, and, like, just, she expects way more from us. Like, just was really harsh about this, like, completely innocent thing, and I cried. I cried. Well, I didn't cry in that moment. I held it together, and then I got yelled at for something else. She was yelling at me to move downstage, and I moved downstage. Oh my god.
I just remember...
And I cried standing there on the stage during dress rehearsal, parents in the audience, me tears on the stage.
I just remember, like, being on stage and dancing with the music so loud in my ears I couldn't see.
Yeah.
And her being over the intercom telling us what we were doing wrong.
Yeah.
And then at the end being like, why didn't you change that while I was yelling at you over the music over my intercom while you were dancing?
Because I couldn't fucking hear you. I couldn't hear. Like, oh my god. You have to have an ounce of empathy for people. This is a very, very niche thing that I'm about to rant about. If you're in a theater, you have to have extra empathy for the people around you, because everyone is in such a different state emotionally, physically, but also, like, literally where they are positionally in the room.
Yeah.
That if you're mad that people don't hear you, or that they don't see you, or that they're confused, maybe pause and think about if it was physically possible for them to understand what you wanted. Yeah. Because a lot of the time it's not. If you're up in the, like, nosebleeds and they're on the stage, they can't see you.
No.
If you're playing music and you're talking over the mic, they can't hear you. Like, yeah, so we got yelled at, and I just remember having to, like, walk into the hallway backstage to, like, collect myself, because I started, like, sobbing. Because I, like, finally cracked. Like, it was just that I had been treated exactly in that way for, like, weeks on end. And I had held it together, and then that night I was so tired. I had, like, left school early to go and be here, and, like, had to go to Target to buy props, which is not the performer's job. But they didn't buy my props for me, so I bought my own props and brought them. And I had, like, done so much to make this show, like, okay. And then followed instructions and got yelled at and treated like I was an idiot and just cried on stage. And I worry about how that must have looked to the parents of, like, the young children who, like, sit in the audience while dress rehearsal is happening and had to watch the lead of the show
break down and cry,
actively sobbing during dress rehearsal because of how, like, rude everyone was being.
I think I had just been crying so much throughout the whole process that when it came to show week, I was just numb.
It was the reverse. Like, I was numb the whole time, and then I broke. You were upset the whole time, and then you were numb.
Yeah.
Which worked, because we kind of kept each other, like,
because
balanced.
My issue was, well, first of all, adding on to that niche, like, topic you were talking about, if you're gonna put a wig on someone,
oh my god,
you need to have 10 times more patience for the dance that they're about to do.
Yeah. You can't be, like, really specific with your notes when they're dancing with a wig on for the first time.
And
Think about that.
You also need to have 10 times more patience when you don't know the performer's name.
Oh my god!
And when you don't invite them to the photo shoots or put them on the schedule. And that they're also, like, a lead. Not even like a lead.
Like
the lead. The lead.
Pretty big lead.
And another thing is that we should mention is that last year it was called...
I can't say it.
Last year it was called something with the name of the lead.
Yeah.
Which was you.
So the role that I had was, like, the title of the show.
Yeah. Yeah. And this year, did you see that video on their story? This year it's just... the
I know.
winter show.
And they were, I can't say all I want to say on here because I do respect that institution and I think that they do great things.
They do great things.
Despite what we've just said. So I'm glad that we're not naming it because I don't want to put them on blast. Like, I do still believe in them. It's just that I did also notice that. Mm-hmm. And I have more to say about it, but I won't say it on
I like that I was able to just look in your eyes and you were able to know that I was asking if I can say their name or not.
We speak telepathically to each other. I wonder if they'll ever see this.
Maybe. If, like, the student...
That wasn't me. That's not possible.
Oh, it's me. Oh, earlier Fergus texted me. He was like, what are your plans for... Because we're going there for Christmas this year.
Oh,
but I get out a lot earlier, so I'm going to go to New Jersey because that's where Eleanor lives.
Oh, my God!
And then later, I accidentally sent him this picture of me and my friends, and I said, bagel. And then, oops, sorry, wrong person. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I was so sorry. I was just like, why did I just say this?
What did he say?
He said, huh?
I would have had a funnier joke. Sorry, Fergus.
I know.
Does Fergus watch my podcast?
I should tell him about it. Oh my God, wait, I should send it to him right now.
Fergie. He would hate that I said that. Fergus. Sorry. Love you. Fergus is Francis' uncle and one of my favorite people. I love that
he
guy.
needs to be on the podcast.
And I've planned, there's several people that, like, I want to have on the podcast who I know will be on the podcast, but who I have not told. Speaking of, he lives in New York, and I'm trying to go to New York eventually, but I didn't know if you, like, had spring break plans.
I don't have... No, well, my spring break plans are to go with you to New York.
Okay, just making sure that we were both on the same page, because I was also planning on that, but I had an idea.
What?
How long is your winter break?
A long time.
Because I want to watch the ball drop.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we should do that.
Just putting that out there.
Oh my God, we need to do that.
Just putting that out there. We don't have to...
Unless we go to... Because you know how, like, this summer I was like, I'm a late girl, I need to live in New England?
Yeah.
And everybody that I talk to is like, yeah, you give New England vibes. Like, you need to live in Massachusetts or something. We might go there for New Year's Eve.
Oh, that'd be cute.
But I don't know if that's actually going to happen. We'll see.
Just putting it on the roster.
Yeah.
So I'm going literally everywhere. In May, I'm walking El Camino de Santiago in Spain.
Oh my God.
Because I met this woman from South Africa at the risograph class where I learned how to make prints. The only other person in the class.
I want to travel with you one time.
Yes. You're my travel buddy. We travel together.
Oh.
But she says that Janine, she walks El Camino every year for her birthday. And I was like, fuck, I should do it. She was like, it's mad cheap. And I was like, I'm doing it.
From Alaska to Russia.
Oh my God.
You can do that.
Maybe when the war's over.
Yeah, that was a good point.
But yeah,
How long has this been?
I got that Russian on me. It's 47 minutes. Are you done?
How long are they usually?
50 minutes to an hour and 20 minutes.
I just want to share the drum.
I know, I need to hear the drum. So I'll just let you do the thing that all of my guests have to do where this is your one chance, you're on air. It's not your one chance, but it's a chance that you have right now to be on air and to say one thing to the gunkies out there. What do you want to say? Anything in the world.
Protect your peace.
Realness.
That's just been my favorite quote recently. Quote is hard.
Yeah, but like saying, mantra. No, I'm there. I protected my peace really hard. I dropped out of college.
Yeah. Also, that 9/11 is my Roman Empire.
That is so funny. I hate to say it, but my Roman Empire is the Roman Empire. Like, I'm a man.
I know. Will said that he thinks about it often. And when I asked Fergus, he was like, maybe once a day.
Oh, no! They got him.
Wait, I need to find the message.
That's...
But Mark said almost never. And
well,
my dad
yeah. I think it depends on how metropolitan you are. Like, I think if you live in a really urban area, you're gonna think about the Roman Empire more, because, like, the Roman Empire was so, like, they had, like, aqueducts and, like, concrete. And these are things that, like, city folk really think about, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm reading now that one time I drunkenly texted him, how do you do a Dorian J. inhale? but I meant to say how do you do a French inhale. But actually what I said was how do yo do a drenchy inhale. And then the next day he responded and said, it's pretty self-explanatory, is it? And then that next day I was drunk again when I responded, and I said, no, I can't do it. And then 2 minutes later I said, wait, I did it today. I just read that. I'm remembering that now.
That's amazing.
Okay, time to go.
Okay, thank you so much for listening to our fun soulmate talk, and also to the drama that I feel a little conflicted about putting publicly on the internet, but
They don't know anything.
it was really vague, so it's like fine. I can still smell your fart.
I've heard it again.
Oh, it's just a new one. Okay, and with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.